Dr. Wenstrup's recognized to strike the last word.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. I move to strike the last word. I want to thank you and Ranking Member Neal for holding this markup today. Title IV-B funding is a vital resource for states to use to promote the safety and permanence of children in foster care, which is so vitally important and lends to stability. As we look to reauthorize the program, I think it's important that we continue to learn from programs that have found success. And I'm glad to see that this bipartisan package includes support for early intervention to help qualified families stay united. It also includes provisions that reduce administrative burden, expands evidence-based services to prevent neglect and abuse, provides support for kinship care, and includes the Foster Care Adoption Oversight and Support Act. It's legislation that I was pleased to introduce with my colleague, Representative Smucker. This section would support post-adoption services by directing the Secretary of Health and Human Services to provide Congress with a report on the effectiveness of post-adoption services and resources provided to families, and to identify gaps in accessible services, inform strategic investments, and improve outcomes for adopted children and their families. I think we can learn a lot from that. According to the Administration for Children and Families, for every child adopted from foster care in 2022, 2 children remained in care awaiting adoption. We should do all we can to understand how and best to direct our resources to foster children and their adoptive parents, to improve outcomes that put adopted children and their families on a path to lifelong success. So I'm proud of my colleagues on this committee who have worked in a bipartisan manner to make tremendous progress on not only reauthorizing Title IV-B, but improving it as we go. So I thank you, and I urge my colleagues to support this bill, and I yield back.
Thank you.